As you know, I've not been having much luck with fuel tanks for the Virago. The first one rotted through underneath. The second one that I brought looked absolutely immaculate, yet when I went to rub it down there was holes. So I've tried a bit of reverse logic here. What I've done, I've gone out and brought one that's dented. So I'm hoping it's only got the dent in it. I've got a 30-day guarantee. So if it doesn't work, I can return it. So I'm going to keep all the box and everything. So let's get this out of the way. And you can undo this. I'll keep all the packing. And then if it isn't any good, it'll have to go back in its original packing. But as I say, I'm just hoping that, obviously if I buy it and it's dented, then the only problem with it is the dent, if you see where I'm going. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Right, let me get this unwrapped. Now as we can see with the Virago here, the underneath of it is looking very clean. There is some rusty bits in the corner there, which may be a bit of a concern, but I can't see any other holes or anything down underneath. Now, let me just put you back on the stand. Then you can see what the dent looks like. There's the dent. So I've got to try and straighten that out. But that doesn't look too bad actually. There is a bit of rust inside, but actually inside it's actually a lot cleaner than the last one I had. So, I don't know if you can see that in there, it's quite clean. So anyway, I need to get rubbing down ASAP. I need to work out how to get these badges off. And then I've brought some dent equipment. I'm hoping I can get up inside and pull this out. If not, I'm going to heat it up and just see if we can lift it, because it hasn't really damaged the metal. And then hopefully get over the hurdle. I think it's got the right connections underneath, which we need the two pipes at the back. Yeah. Which we've got here, and we've got that connection there, so it looks right. So if I need to get rubbing down, but I think what I'm going to do before I even rub it down is I'm probably going to fill it with some fuel or something and just see whether there's any leakage on this bottom section. Maybe I'll do it with distilled water. Roll on a few days. So what I've done is I've vinegared the inside of this, left it for about 7 days, kept shaking it and rotating it. I then flushed it out with bicarbonate of soda to neutralise the acid, dried it out with the hairdryer, and then I've put in my Pour 15 acid etchant and completely coated the inside of the tank with a zinc coating. Now it never comes out perfect, but it's normally a lot better, and it looks a lot cleaner down inside. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the bore scope in, we'll have a nose around and see what it looks like inside, and then the one final thing I've got to do is get the dent out and obviously just rub this down ready for painting. So what I'm doing is just trying to heat the adhesive holding this badge on, and I'm going to get my knife down the back of it, gently prise the thing through. So let's just heat it up first. So it really seems to be moving. Quite a bit at the top. Which is allowing me to get the heat down behind it. And free it up at the bottom. That was a good idea. burning my hands. Oh Jesus, I'm going to put some gloves on it. Really coming off now. Yep, we're almost there. Here we go. It's going to be red hot. One Yamaha badge. And there's where it was here. So now I can attempt to get this decal off as well using the knife. So let's do the other badge. Right, take two. Get some heat down behind that glue at the front, and that should come off. Quite easy when you know how. I didn't know whether these had little plastic lugs on or what they had on there. There we go. Both off. Old Nicky Clark's doing wonders. So, both Yamaha badges off now. I don't know if I'm going to be putting those back on, because I've got some plans for this tank, which if they come off, I don't think I want Yamaha badges on. So the next big thing we got to do is get this dent out. Now, what I'm thinking of doing here, and this is a bit Heath Robinson, is I'm thinking of getting like a lump of glue sticks, heating up all the ends of the glue sticks with a heat gun, plonking them on here, and then yanking on the glue, like about 5 or 6 glue sticks all glued on at once as a handle, and pulling them up and seeing if we can pull this dent out in one go. Whether that's going to work, who knows, but it's worth a try. So here's my wad of glue sticks, which I'm going to apply onto there, and then using that as a lump, I'm going to pull up and hopefully see if I can do this metal. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. Definitely worth a try. So let me go and heat the end of this up with the blowtorch. We'll take the tank outside, stick them on, let them dry for a bit, give it a go. Right, we'll leave that to dry on there. I'll hold it for a bit. Right, it's on there with the tape round it to hold them, but obviously it's not dry yet. I need to leave that for a bit to dry. So I want to go to the shop and get some nuts and bolts, and by the time I come back we should be able to give that a tug. Right, let's give it a go. What's the likelihood on this coming out? Oh my god, that bit's come out straight away. So if I put another one on here, that's probably going to pull out. So I need to get this glue stick off now. Right, let me cut these off and I'll redo it and we'll glue it here and pull, and I reckon that'll come out. well, excellent. So same procedure, this is the bit that was glued on before, so I've turned it upside down and glued it on a new thing here. We'll leave that to dry for half an hour, 45 minutes, then we'll come out and pull it, and hopefully it should pull the dent out. But that works really well here. So even if it's like slowly catchy monkey, it should. Right, let's give it a go. See if it comes out. Oh, blimey, that ain't moving. Oh, pulled the glue sticks off. Okay, I might have to. Oh, actually, yeah, I think that has lifted it a tiny bit. I think we'll go nearer here, and we'll go on there, and I'll pull from there and do it nearer the edge, and then we'll do it slowly. Let me get the blow lamp warmed up. The dent is out. So the glue stick method and also pulling on this worked. It's taken me a few attempts, and I had both myself and Gabrielle pulling on the things. I've got both my hands around 2 glue sticks and pulled. She was pulling individually on those, and then we had the little clamp on it, and it just went pop, and it's come out. I think I've got it all out. I need to get these off and see. I don't know whether I've still got a dent this side. Doesn't feel like there is, but I don't know. We'll get it all disassembled and inspect, then I can rub this down and start spraying the tank. Big step forward. Cheers, glue sticks. I'm celebrating. That tastes good. Right, this side of the tank is perfect. I've got one little dimple left there. I don't know if you can see it, so I need to get the dent puller back on. See if we can pull that out. Now I haven't got any glue sticks for the glue gun, I've only got these, so I'll have to heat the end up, drop some glue on and see if I can do it. So you can see I've got the curve of the tank back, apart from this little indentation here. I'll put the glue on and let that dry, and then I'll just keep going at that and trying to pop that bit out. Once I do that, that's good. But I can now start to get the rest of the glue off, get the tank rubbed down and spray it. So it's hard to show, but there is just a slight dimple there. That's where the edge is, running down there. It's there. This side's pulled out. It's here. I'm wondering whether to dump 2 lots of glue sticks on there again and give it a good yank. It might need that much force. Right, I've got another wad of glue sticks on. I'm going to try those rather than this for the time being. So we'll let them dry and then give it a go. It looks like there might be a little dimple here still, which I might have to have a go at as well. Let me get some more glue sticks on actually. So I'll put the other glue sticks on here. Being the main dent's popped, and these are only like little dimples, I'm hoping they will just pull out. So we'll leave that to dry for a little bit, and then we'll come back and give it a yank. Ooh, I miss it.